He's live. Who is this person? Oh shit! It's not a guy. Oh my god, I was about to be so mean. I was about to be so brutal, dude. Okay. What do you want to debate? Don't you have me on Discord? Oh, they're in the show queue. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me, Okay. Let me pull up your stream. Okay. Alright, let me see what's going on. Okay. What do you want to debate about?
Oh, hello. Yeah, I want to debate ACAB. I think it's incredibly bigoted. And as a member of the ACAB, not ACAB, as a member of the C community, okay, the clown community, I find it a little offensive.
Uh, okay, elaborate. What's so
You're
offensive
saying
about it?
all clowns are bad? Look me in the eye and tell me that. Look me in the eye.
First of all, I don't think I've said ACAB before, but I actually am gonna assume the position that clowns are all bad.
Oh
They
my
are all bad.
god! What is wrong with you? Do you know the purpose of a clown in society?
Yeah, to be fucking scary. What about the fucking clown fear pandemic in the
Are you kidding
2016?
me? Oh my god. You're just so bigoted right now. Okay, clowns have always been like Charlie Chaplin was a clown, okay? And clowns were like the beginning of slapstick humor. Clowns serve this purpose in society. They have like a higher existence. They have a special privilege in society where they, instead of like stand-up comedians, they can, they can do whatever, criticize anything, and they are free from being criticized. Whereas a stand-up comedian, if they criticize things, they can be canceled. Okay, clowns, no, they have a special role within society. It is their job to point out and make fun of the status quo. Okay, so clowns are essential to society, and the fact that you are saying ACAB right now is incredibly offensive to me.
Okay, Exhibit A, Pennywise the dancing clown. What a horrible person, horrible character. Exhibit B, the Joker. The Joker has no regard for human life. He blew up a hospital. What else did he do? He kidnapped people, and he kidnapped that one guy and threatened that if the Batman didn't reveal his identity, he would do more damage.
These are all modern.
Harley Quinn, another cold-hearted, stone-cold killer. And if you want to say those are just fictional depictions, I would draw your attention to John Wayne Gacy.
One guy
The
is going to define the entirety of clowns. You must have been one of those people right after 9/11. You know what? As a brown person in America, that was not fun, okay? You're going to do that to the clowns now? Really? You're going to do that?
Well,
I'm
why?
being
Okay.
persecuted twice now? Twice? I was born this way, and I can't help it, okay? I was born this way, okay?
But why are they so scary? They're very frightening.
They're not, okay? That's a trope that's been made by the anti-clown establishment, okay? Stephen King is part of it. Whoever the fuck made The Other Thing is part of it, okay? And John Wayne Gacy should not be representative for the rest of the clowns, okay? We've been suffering. Since 2016, we have been suffering, okay? And I've had enough.
What about during the? Okay, first of all, what about during Halloween? How? Oh my god, my eyelid. Okay. What about during Halloween? How Everyone dresses up as a clown to scare others. And what about Halloween 2016 when there was a clown epidemic
That is
of
not
very frightening clowns all over America?
the International Clown Association came out and spoke out against that. Those people are not real clowns, okay? Those people are imposters. And those people, they are
Some
making the rest of
statistics
us
here
look
that
bad.
say the majority of children who experience clowns cry rather than laugh. What do you have to
That's
say?
because they've been socialized to dislike us. You think that if a dog barks at me, it's being racist?
Wait, are you saying people are born clowns?
Yeah, you know, some people are born to fill the role within society, okay, where we make fun of the status quo and we're exempt from being criticized, okay? So this is a real thing. You can look it up. There's even a Wikipedia article on clown society, okay? And it talks about if for a intro lesson, okay? Look up clown society and you will find that clowns have a very historical role within society, okay? Very,
The
yes.
fuck is this? Sometime a clown society is an organization of comedic entertainers who have a formalized role. But why do all entertainers have to be clowns? I'm an entertainer. I'm not a clown.
Yeah, exactly. Clowns are a special type of entertainer. It's not even entertainment in general, right? It's a specific type of entertainer. Oh my
What
gosh.
to say about the mimes who allege that clowns engage in predatory actions and persecution against them?
The who?
The mimes?
Mimes are part of the clown scene actually. They go to
No, they
clown
just
school.
completely disavowed clowns and
When?
built a wall between mimes built a wall between themselves and the clown
When?
society.
I would like to see
It's the
citations.
wall is not visible, but it's very much implied that it exists because
I've yet
they're
to see
touching it.
citations. I've yet to see evidence.
There can't be evidence because you need empirical evidence, and empiricism comes from the five senses, but you actually can't see the wall. You can only
So you're
interpret.
telling me empirical evidence comes from five senses, but you can't provide empirical evidence for this claim. Sounds a little
You
fucked
have to
up, dude.
deduct. You have to deduct and extrapolate that the wall exists because the mimes are touching it in such a way that a person would touch a
Mimes
wall.
only are in those boxed in those walls because they keep putting fucking invisible boxes on themselves. Nobody's putting it there on them. It's them. I don't know why they keep doing it.
To protect themselves against the clowns.
No, they're not. It's not to protect themselves against clowns. It's because they can't handle modern society.
There are many instances of clowns running up on mimes with baseball bats and just beating them for no reason, and also squirting them with flower water guns in their face and harassing them on a daily basis.
Okay, do you have statistics on that again?
The
Clown
citation.
crime statistics.
It says here that the Joker has murdered a total of
That's
13
a fictional
mimes.
character. Oh my god!
So you're
cannot be
denying the
doing
Joker is
fiction.
real now?
The
that what it's
Joker
come
has
to?
never been real. Okay, I'm talking about
The Joker
reality.
is real.
Joker is
Yes, he is real.
Joker is a figment, okay, of an author's imagination. Okay, whoever made Batman made.
I saw him on the big screen in 2019. You're telling me my eyes are deceiving
That was
me?
made by the anti-clown establishment.
No, that was the Joker. I saw it myself with the five senses. There's your empirical evidence. He was on the big screen.
By the anti-clown establishment.
You're saying that the Joker doesn't
you're being
exist?
fed all this imperialist propaganda, and I can't handle it right now. You know, I'm tired of imperialists talking about clowns like they know us. They don't. Okay.
Clowns have been kicked out of the circus because they're such despicable people, and no one else in the circus wants them. All of these circus people have disavowed clowns. The one-eyed man has disavowed the clown.
Where? When?
In Ringley's brothers, Ringley Circus.
You don't even know, do you?
Yes, I do. They've all disavowed clowns. And
Mm-mm.
also, what
Mm-mm.
about juggalos, aka the ICP, who drink so much of a soda beverage that I can't even say the name because it's banned on Twitch, and the Twitch automated robot will probably ban me just for saying the
Okay,
name
let
of
me
the
tell you
drink.
something about the ICP, okay? ICP, I didn't think I was, I didn't think I had much in common with them, okay? But, midway through Donald Trump's presidency, the Juggalos held a rally in Washington, D.C.
I
I'm
don't
from the
even know
D.C.
how
area.
magnets work. The leader of the Juggalo is promoting science denialism because he admitted to ignorance about the function of magnets. One second, I'm getting a call. One sec, one sec, one sec.
He's taking a call. He's taking a call while I am talking about this horrible crime that's being committed against clowns in Western society. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How'd I get okay, I just challenged somebody on debate. That's all that happened. I just jumped into somebody's Twitch chat and said I wanted to debate. Look, I I don't think these people can even hear me probably. I don't think these people Oh, they can hear me. Okay, well, look. I have a story to tell about the ICP, okay? I did not think that I had anything in common with the Juggalos, but midway through Donald Trump's presidency, I I went to DC because they were having a Juggalo march. They were having a rally, and I went initially to go make fun of them. And I did. I did make fun of them. That was very bigoted of me. I went there and we were there at the reflecting pool, and the leader of the Juggalos was standing there talking to the crowd. And it was interesting because I remember that this is the same exact spot that Martin Luther King was talking from. Okay? And Martin Luther King was talking from that podium in front of that pool. And it brought tears to my eyes. Okay? So they were saying, we are not criminals. And I gotta say, as somebody who knows what it's like to be persecuted for your very identity, I am not a criminal. I am just a mere clown. Okay? I am just a mere clown. Thank you for your time. I can't believe that the amount of bigotry I'm getting in messages right now. Unbelievable. I was born this way. I was born this way. Okay? It was inside me. You may have not seen it, but it was inside me. So I reject ACAB. Okay? I reject it. Yeah, he's on the phone because he's scared. He's scared.
I had a call. Well, I just got off the phone. I didn't hear anything you said. I just got off the phone with the International Association of Mimes, and also holy Colin Base with the 10 subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. I just got off the phone with the International Association of Mimes, and they're saying that they're going to build a wall. They're going to enclose all mimes um, on all clowns on Clown Island, and they're gonna build a wall around it, and that the wall just got 10 feet higher, and that clowns are gonna pay for it.
I can't believe that we're being persecuted like this. It's a shame. As I was telling your chat, I went to the Juggalo March. Okay, the leader of the Juggalos was standing right where Martin Luther King spoke. Okay, and I went there
And
initially to
what do
make
you have
fun
to
of
say
them.
about the science denialism regarding the workings of magnets? Because
Well,
it's very clear juggalos deny magnets work.
I don't agree with everything that the Juggalos say and believe. And I myself may not be a Juggalo, but I think I have a clown soul. Okay, and Juggalos are just a related member. Okay, so
Why are clowns so frightening to your human common
do you
sense?
think I'm frightening? Am I frightening you right now?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
It's just it's just you've been socialized. You've been socialized to hate me because I'm a clown, and it's really sad to see. It's really sad to see.
So, do you deny that clowns, on average, um, tend to not put their shopping carts back after going to the grocery store? And this was discovered by Cartnark, the YouTube channel, and he told me on the phone that clowns definitely do not put their shopping carts back. What do you think?
I think only the clowns that are like weaker are the ones who are guilty of doing that. If you're a strong clown, then you probably have the strength to push it back and put the grocery cart back. But sometimes, if you're a weak clown, um, sometimes if you're a weak clown, you get tired, and so you just kind of leave it near the carts, but you don't push it
It's
in.
said that clowns. Uh,
They could be rushing to entertain at a birthday party. That's very true.
secondary interruption. Continue. Continue.
It's okay. I know it's because you're scared of me. Yeah. So sometimes clowns are doing things like they have a birthday party to get to, or they have a baptism to get to, or they have a funeral to get to. And when you're in a rush, you got to leave the cart behind, and maybe you don't push
Aware
it in
that
all the way.
clowns laugh very loudly during funerals.
That's how we deal with pain. That's how we
You
deal with
don't
pain.
think this is offensive and a mockery to
Well, you ever been to a
death?
clown funeral?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and you would know then that at a clown funeral, all the clowns laugh in unison.
What is your view of the fact that all major world religions condemn clowns as condemned to hellfire?
Show me the scripture.
No.
Okay, so you're not basing these things off of any reality. And I see you with
No.
you might not be doing pizza tactics, pizza debate tactics, but you're doing whatever burrito tactics, okay?
I'm quite certain that in the famous scriptures, it is said that clowns will be condemned to the seventh hellfire and are completely working for the devil.
You know, I think that you have yet to back that up. I'm waiting for you to provide an actual source.
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. You heard it. Chat, you know that this guy is faking. When he says a cab, he can't back it up. He can't back it up. And you
Your
know what?
source, or the contrary being true.
I didn't make any claims. The reason why you need to back it
You
up is
said
because you
that it's
made a
not
claim.
there.
You're right, right. You made a claim and you have to substantiate that claim. That's how this works.
It's in the Bible.
Right. Again, where? Give me the exact place.
Page 237.
That's not how you quote from the Bible. You do like number, colon number.
Matthew 13:29.
I'm looking it up right now. 13:29. Let's see. Matthew 13:29. No, he answered, because while you are pulling the weeds, you may uproot the wheat with them.
And the wheat being the clowns who are going to hell.
Let's see. An enemy did this, he replied, so the servants asked him, do you want us to go and pull them up? He said, no. If you pull the weeds now, you might uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. At that time, I will tell the harvesters, first collect the weeds and tie them in bundles to be burned, then gather the wheat into my barn. So you're saying the clowns
And
are the
you
wheat?
are not aware of the historical consensus that about the weeds, the wheat in question to be burned being clowns?
You said that the wheat was the clowns. Clearly, in this passage, the weeds are the things that are problematic, and this guy wants
Yes, those
gone.
are clowns. Clowns.
You said wheat. Is it wheat or weeds? Which
I
one
misspoke.
am I?
Semantics,
Okay.
I misspoke.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, if that says nothing about hell, first off, if we're the weeds. And if we're going to be burned, that just means he's just getting rid of us. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything bad.
Hellfire and suffering.
It didn't say anything about hellfire or suffering, okay? And I don't
If you
see
think
where
of
you're.
Mark
How are you connecting
7,
weeds to
Mark
clowns?
7:21-23. For from within, out of the heart of man, come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, coveting, wickedness, deceit, sensuality, envy, slander, pride, foolishness. All of these evil things come from within. They defile a person. Would you
Which
deny that clowns are foolish?
clowns can be foolish, but they are not necessarily
Indeed,
foolish.
fools. They are fools.
No, they're not. That is actually a misconception. A fool actually can be anybody. A
No, a
clown might be
fool.
foolish, but he most likely isn't.
Let
Clowns are
us look at
intentionally.
Wikipedia.
Wait. Clowns are intentionally. Clowns intentionally do things the wrong way to point out contradictions, point out things that are backwards within society. Clowns are
And when you
paramount
think of
in the
the clowns
advancement.
originating in the town, they did a DNA test and they found that clowns originate, they trace their lineage to the town fools of each city in the world.
Fools of each city in the world.
Yes?
I don't understand. Fools of each city in the fools. What do you mean by fools of each city in the world? Somebody did a scientific test that is traced every single fool in every city in the world. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yes.
It's made up.
Every clown is
It's made up.
traced to fools of every city in the world.
Every human then is traced to a fool of every city in the world.
They're
Fools are
completely
not
different
exclusive to
species.
clowns. The difference
They're
between a
completely
fool.
different species.
Okay, let me explain the difference between a fool and a clown to you, okay? A fool is somebody who does something unknowingly with
Can you
confidence.
explain the DNA connection?
Let me finish, okay? A fool is somebody who does something unknowingly with confidence to the wrong way, and they are super confident about it, and they fuck everybody's lives up, okay? A clown is somebody who helps advance society by making fun of the status quo, being the mirror of society
Clearly you
and
have
its
no
worst
respect.
points.
Clearly, you do not respect religion. Let's see if you respect science. Albert Einstein has famously said that You have to be the dumbest person in the world to trust the clowns. What do you think about that?
I don't think Albert Einstein said that.
He did say that.
Mm-mm. He didn't. He didn't.
Yes, he did. It's in his autobiography.
Clowns, Albert Einstein.
It's not. Google removed it from the search index because Google's trying to cover up the search because it's controlled by a big clown.
Nothing is controlled by Big Clown because we are a persecuted class.
No, the clowns are in control. Everyone knows it.
Mm-mm. I'm sorry. You're wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you're wrong.
During Halloween 2017 and 2016,
I know about this.
everyone dressed up as the famous clown Harley Quinn. How do you explain that?
Um, because Harley Quinn is a character that's been written by the anti-clown establishment, and the anti-clown establishment created two clown characters: the Joker, which is a domestic abuser, and Harley Quinn, who is a woman who has been beaten and had such bad abuse that she's pretty much got battered woman syndrome. It is a painting and a caricature of clowns that is inaccurate because a clown is not sexual.
It's said that there has only been a few countries that have banned clowns. Serbia, Iraq, Libya, and and yes, those are the three countries, and coincidentally, those are all three countries that have been bombed
By who?
by the U.S.
Okay, the US doesn't care about clowns, okay? If they cared about clowns, they wouldn't be pumping out anti clown propaganda, okay? What do you think Pennywise did to us?
Pennywise was made.
No, if you were homeless and you were a clown, you couldn't live in the sewer anymore. That's for sure.
Pennywise was made to create sympathy for clowns because the children were bullying him, and
No.
people wanted.
Pennywise is a clear, it's clearly anti-clown propaganda, and it pretty much says that clowns are from outer space, basically interdimensional beings, which is not true. We're just humans. We are just humans. To quote a famous clown, Patch Adams said, "The role of a clown and a physician are the same. It's to elevate the possible and to relieve the suffering."
The philosopher Aristotle has said that a wise man will cast a clown into the ocean and tie rocks on their legs so that they drown and never come back. What do you think about
Seems
the
pretty
philosopher?
brutal. Not everybody, he may be a great philosopher, but not everything that a philosopher says is right.
Do you believe you're more wise than the famous philosopher?
Well, to quote another famous clown, Charlie Chaplin, he said, "I remain just one thing and one thing only, and that is a clown. It places me on a far higher plane than any politician." I think probably higher plane than any philosopher too. So,
are you aware that Charlie Chaplin was found dressing up as Hitler?
that's just offensive. Not all white people with a mustache like that look like Hitler.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or
You
they're
are
not
not
Hitler,
aware?
you know? So, yeah.
Charlie Chaplin dressed as Hitler, not only with the mustache, but he dressed as Hitler with the whole costume and everything.
I'm sure it was just to make fun of him, right?
No.
Really?
He would be banned on Twitch if he was on Twitch. He also did the Nazi salute.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's not good then. But
Well,
I don't
represents clowns.
No.
Are you
no.
aware that there's a famous quote from Hitler that says, "I have no greater brethren than clowns.
I
They
don't
are
think he said that. He didn't say that.
they are the best of Germany
That's a
has
fake.
to offer."
No, that's a fake. That is
That is
fake
a
quote.
direct quote.
No,
that's a direct
fake.
quote.
He would never say that because he also threw the clowns away, okay?
No, he did not. The
He did.
clown served at the highest levels of his
Well, people
military.
saw clowns and they thought that we were like sexual deviants, even though we're not sexual at all. We're
Are
actually
you
completely
aware,
asexual beings.
are you aware that clowns engage in public orgies?
We do not. No, we're not. We're not sexual. We don't do anything with sex. We don't know what it is.
And you are feigning ignorance about the fact that clowns have a 65% higher chance of pushing old women down the stairs for no reason.
Actually, clowns have a 65, that's a misquote, okay? Clowns have a 65% more chance of helping an elderly woman cross the street.
Only to later push them down the stairs when they get the chance.
No, no, just
Yes. Yes.
no, no,
Yes.
no.
Uh, and why is it that the most famous and honorable type figures of history were all distrustful of clowns?
Oh, I mean,
Abraham Lincoln famously said that if clowns are allowed to return to America, then slavery will rise again.
I'm sorry, what? Clowns are slaves. We're slaves to our art, okay?
John Wilkes Booth was a clown.
No, he wasn't. There was one clown murderer, and that was John Wayne Gacy, and we have been trying to make up for that ever since
And how have you made up for it?
by performing in hospitals, helping the sick.
Are you aware that Donald Trump was a clown?
Okay, now that's a misconception. He might have been doing some interesting stuff with orange paint, but he was not a clown, okay? We are very
He
specific.
was.
No, no, no. Okay, there are three types of clowns, okay? There are three types of clowns. Let me explain the basics to you, okay? The first type of clown is the white face clown, okay? They are the highest of the order, okay? They're the ones usually doing the tricks. Then the second type of clown is the red face clown, okay? And they're usually the ones that are the victim of the tricks, okay? And then there's a third type, which is just the clown that is a character clown, usually like just a normal character, right? Donald Trump didn't fit into any of those, okay? He was not any of those.
It is said that every full moon, clowns feast upon children. Is
That's
this
well,
true?
that's just what they said about they say that about everybody. That's just what they say about every group that's ever been persecuted. They said it about different ethnic groups over time. They said it about the LGBTQ community. You
Yeah,
know,
but
they've said it about everybody.
clowns literally bite the heads off of children.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. No, you're just making
Do you have
see
the source?
this my opponent is being very
Do you
bad
have the
faith
source?
right now.
Do you have the
Very
source?
bad faith. No, I'm not the one
Someone
making
in my
this.
chat said
Okay,
it's true. I saw it once.
I am
So you,
I am not the one making the substantive claim here. So when you make a claim, you have to back it up with evidence. That's how this
no,
works,
it is
okay?
common folk
You
wisdom that
cannot
is
back up
accepted by all. It
the
is now your
the
burden to disprove it.
non-existence of something with evidence. It is when you make a claim that
So
something exists.
if you claim the moon does not exist, don't you think you need evidence?
No, there's you can always claim yes, the moon does exist, and back it up with the evidence that there's moon in the sky, and therefore you win the debate. But when you
Clowns also bite the heads off of children every full moon.
they don't,
Yes,
they
they
don't,
do.
they.
Have you
I'm
have
disgusted by
you
this.
been well? During the clown sightings of 2016, why were clowns chasing people with axes and things?
You know, we were going through a dark time. We were really upset about the release of It, okay? And we are not like that, okay? We didn't hurt anybody. We just were trying to have some fun on Halloween, okay?
Clowns did hurt people. They chased them with axes, and
We weren't going to hurt anybody, okay? We were just having some fun blowing off some steam. The It movie really scared us, and it really took a, the clown economy really was hit badly by.
Why? How do you explain the quotation from the leader of the clowns, um, anonymous leader of the clowns, who said that in 2022 we will rise and we will persecute the mimes once again.
Okay, that's messed up. That's messed up. We would never do that. Mimes are our brothers.
Are you aware that Krusty the Clown worked for the mafia?
I think you're just making things up now. I really do. You've just been making things up. I
I am not
have
making a
all of
thing up.
this research done, okay? And I did all the clown research in the world, and you're just making stuff up about my people, my community. I was born this way, and you're just persecuting me like every other big clown person out there, okay? You just need to take the L, okay? You need to realize that you've lost this argument and you're just resorting to name calling
I
and ad
think I'm gonna
homs.
take the W because it's very clear to me that the mimes have confirmed that they do not want to be disturbed by clown, even though every
You're gonna
second
trust a
morning,
mime.
every second
They
morning
don't
of
speak.
every.
So you're
But
lying about
they
that
wrote it
too.
down. They
No, they
told me
didn't.
in
You
written
said they
form. Yes, they
spoke.
did.
They told you, right? You
I
said they.
was it's semantics. They wrote it down. Mimes every second morning of the month. Clowns ride with their scooters in a. They make a wall of 30 scooters riding just to mow down one mime as a
Oh my
show of force.
god, that's not true at all. That would be in the news if
It's
it
a
were
hundred
true.
percent true.
No, it's not true. This is all anti-clown propaganda, and it's really hurting
Are
my
you
feelings
aware of
right
how
now.
many
You're really
mimes
hurting my
have?
feelings.
Are you
I'm gonna
aware of
tell Twitter about you.
how many mimes have been kidnapped and stuffed into clown cars?
You know how many
Hundreds.
clowns have been kidnapped and beaten to a bloody pulp because of the It movie and because
Self
of Joker?
defense. It was
Mm-mm.
self defense from mimes.
No. I know a clown personally who was just on his way to go entertain at a birthday party, and they took him and they beat him. And then they took his lunch money too.
Are you aware that clowns promote animal cruelty?
No, they don't. That's the
Yes, they
circus
do.
leaders. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I can't believe you're doing this to me. You're
Clowns
just
beat dogs for fun.
We do not do that. No, we
Yes,
don't.
they do.
You're eating a
Yes,
dog
they
right
do.
now. A burrito made out of dog. So, who are you going to
But at
trust?
least I didn't. I wasn't cruel. Did you know that clowns torture elephants?
They don't.
Yes, they
They
do.
don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. I can't believe you're resorting to these ad homs and these
So, are you aware
lies.
of the clown who stuffed 14 packs of dynamite in an elephant's anus and blew up the elephant at the
What's an
circus in front of the whole
anus?
audience? A what?
What is an anus?
It is a hole in an elephant's behind.
Why does it have a hole?
Um, well, that's pretty much where it talks from. If you see an elephant, they can actually talk. You just have to go very close to its back hole and put your ear up to it, and it'll like be a small whisper, and you have to keep it there for like 14 hours, and they can speak. And I did this once, and it told me what the clowns have done to their people.
I wouldn't trust anything that comes out of that's, supposed hole that it has or whatever. Apparently doesn't speak with its
Well,
mouth.
clearly the clowns trusted it enough to place dynamite
Mm-mm.
for their own sick pleasure.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Clowns, are you aware of the fact that Clowns will often go on a joyride and run over cats and raccoons on the street. I mean,
You're
I'm
just
gonna be
making,
honest.
you know what? I
I
will,
one time I ran over a cat on the highway, and I was felt really bad about it because I literally like it came out of nowhere, and yeah, and I felt so bad about it. But clowns do not do it on purpose, and they don't even feel any remorse.
okay, so what you're telling me is that you are projecting the things that you do for fun onto clowns. That's a little messed up. I don't appreciate that. Again, clowns are very harmless people, and we have been painted badly by the movie industry. I'm a little tired of it. There are different, you can see this happen with different people in America all the time, and you know what? The clowns have had enough, okay? You haven't backed up any of your claims. You keep making them and you haven't backed up any of them with any evidence. Um, and
I have
you,
plenty of evidence. I have plenty of
well,
evidence.
you've yet to show it to me.
And true, but that's because I don't think you're deserving of it.
Wow. Okay. So you just want, you're going to play the game that all the others play, their Weasley game of saying, oh, I have evidence. I'm just not going to show it to you while making
Exactly.
claims.
Precisely.
Okay.
My
I think this,
evidence is for people that I deem worthy of only.
okay. All right. That's fine. You know, the clowns, we will stand strong until people realize that we have been
Isn't a
integral to
report?
society and to the progress of society, okay? That
So are you gonna deny that the captain of the Titanic was a clown?
I don't know that information, but all I
He
can
was a
say,
clown. He was a
you're just,
full-time clown,
again, you are just making things up. You're just
and he
making
crashed
claims.
intentionally into the iceberg for his own sick gain and sick
No.
pleasure. Yeah,
You are making
yeah.
claims that are not real, okay? And you're not backing them up. I'm not going to do it. If you're going to make a claim, you need to back it up with evidence. Okay? I am not the one
I have
making
plenty of
no.
evidence. Plenty of evidence.
Again, you have not backed it up with a single piece if you have it. I think that
Yes, I
you
have. Did you ever watch the movie Titanic?
I think I watched it when I was really young. I don't remember much of it, to be
So you
honest
don't
with you.
remember the part where the captain of the Titanic clearly was a clown, was dressed as a clown, and also had a swastika conveniently tattooed on their arm.
I don't remember this, no. But
Yes.
I need actual evidence that is not a movie, a
Okay, go
fictional
on
movie.
Wikipedia and look up Nazi Germany.
Okay.
All right, Control F. Control F.
Okay. What?
Um,
Clowns, 0 out of 0 results.
no, I'm not saying look up clowns.
Okay.
I'm saying
What?
look up. Hold on. Um, 1 second.
Wikipedia is not a source either, but okay.
I want you to look at the following picture, photo evidence. Unless you would deny the photo evidence, it's very crystal clear that there's a clown behind the whole thing.
Where?
Mm, okay, I want you to Control F. Um, September 1934. September 1934, and there's a picture of a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually see this
Mm-hmm.
very clearly. Um, it's so crystal clear and
Where is the
very
clown?
much. I'll show the chat so the chat can see. The crowd is right here. On the left side, you can clearly see a clown right here. There's a very clear clown right
Mm-mm.
there. And there's a clown there and there.
Mm-mm.
My chat is saying they see it.
Mm-mm.
Well, blindness is not. Empirical evidence requires senses, and I don't know what to tell you.
Uh, yeah, it's just no, there's nothing that no clowns there, not that I can see. I don't see any big shoes. I don't see any red noses. Um, yeah, it would be very
Not all
colorful.
clowns wear big shoes and red noses. Some clowns, like the Joker, do not wear that.
Well, Joker didn't wear a red nose, but he would sometimes draw on a red piece. But you shouldn't really even be using the Joker as evidence of clown culture, anyways, because again, Joker was a character made by the anti-clown establishment. Um,
Are you
you
aware
keep
that
bringing up
clowns
these fictional characters, and the only one I will give you is John Wayne Gacy.
And
But
what
again,
about
we are
the
not John
leader
Wayne
of
Gacy.
ISIS? The leader of ISIS was a clown?
No, that is not
Yes.
true.
Yes, he
No.
was.
Mm-mm. No.
I'm reading it here, the explicit ideological goal of ISIS was the establishment of a clown caliphate and the rule of clowns forever and the persecution of mimes.
This you're misreading something because that is not it.
Osama bin Laden was a clown.
No, actually, Osama bin Laden was a singer in an a cappella group, but he was not a
He was
clown.
a clown as well. He was also a
He was
clown.
not.
Yes, he
It
was.
was not. Mm-mm.
Um, are you aware that clowns are responsible for 49% of car accidents?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you? Are
It's
you
true.
aware? Are you aware that clowns are actually make up like 70% of the victims in car accidents?
That's because they cause half of them.
No, they don't. Okay.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Clowns don't watch the road. They just drive. What clowns do is they hit the pedal and they let Jesus take the wheel, and they never
No.
watch the road.
Okay. So
Yes.
clowns are actually incredibly safe drivers, and actually clowns oh, I can hear myself. Clowns are incredibly safe drivers, and they actually, if we actually employed some clowns in public transportation, we would actually see a lot of problems fixed because clowns are excellent at space utilization and getting places safely and quickly. They cram like 50 people in one car.
Clowns do not wear masks and they're calling them super spreader
No,
clowns. Yeah,
no,
super spreader
no.
clowns.
You're just making
Yeah,
things up now. Why are
no.
you doing this?
Have you not heard of the term super spreader clowns?
I've not heard. No, and I
They're
think that I
pretty
think
much
that's made
clowns that
up.
run into crowds and cough everywhere and sneeze everywhere and create ripple effects, and they think this is funny.
They don't. That is not funny to a clown. Clown is into slapstick humor, not coughing on
Do
people
you deny that clowns take humor in suffering
in their own suffering. Yes.
and the suffering of others?
No, not the suffering of
Yes,
others, just other clowns.
yes, and
Actually, the
why?
number one victim of clown crime are other clowns.
Exactly, they're very violent.
Well, only to each other, not to other people.
Are you aware that clowns are responsible for most murders in general?
No, they are not.
Are you aware that clowns are the reason there is climate change?
Definitely
Yes.
not. No, they carpool
Oh,
actually.
wait. You deny CO2 emissions?
I do not deny that they exist. I will deny that clowns are the main contributor.
You
Clowns
deny
actually
that
carpool.
clown
They put
balloons
like
are
50
made of
people.
CO2?
Clown
Clown
what?
balloons, clown balloons
No, there's helium
use
inside them.
CO2? Oh, no, they use CO2 as well.
No, they don't.
And clown cars are take up a devastating environmental impact.
That's the opposite of true because 50 clowns fit into one clown car, and those cars are tiny as fuck.
And each of
So,
those clowns are very gaseous themselves.
are you accusing us of farting?
Exactly.
We might fart,
Are
but we
you
don't
aware
fart
that the
enough
clown
to.
carbon? Are you aware the
Oh
clown
my
carbon
god.
footprint is up to 29,000 times higher than mimes?
Are you comparing me to a cow right now? Are you calling me fat? You're calling me fat. Infrared called me fat, guys. Infrared called me fat. You heard it here first.
First.
He called me fat. He called me a cow. A clown cow.
um,
A
moving
cloud, if you
on.
will. Oh, okay, okay, just moving on. Just moving on. Okay, call me fat and then move on. Okay, fine. Just say that I fart enough to, pollute the environment
First of all,
and then, we're moving on.
um, first of all, clowns are the reason why Michelle Obama decided to remove pizza from the cafeteria because they want to starve children into being
Pizza is like a
um
primary staple of a clown's diet. What are you talking about? You know nothing about clown society.
I do. Uh clowns are the very reason the tooth fairy no longer shows up because when people lose their teeth, clowns steal the teeth and don't allow the tooth fairy to take the teeth, and the clowns collect the teeth and use them for evil purposes.
The tooth fairy is not real. Sorry to break it to
Yes,
you.
yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not. Clowns are
Are
real,
you
the tooth fairy is
denying?
not.
Are you denying the religious scripture of
Yes.
billions and billions of people?
Yes.
What a clown thing to do.
What a bigoted thing to do to
Are
enforce
you
your
aware that
scripture
clowns
upon other people.
sacrifice? Are you aware of the human sacrifice clowns engage in?
Yes, they sacrifice themselves. Yeah.
They sacrifice mimes
No,
to
not
their deities.
mimes. Only other
Are you
clowns.
aware that clowns worship the devil? They worship Satan.
Some of them do. Some of them do. But I
Most
believe in
do,
religious
just
freedom.
not all.
So,
The freedom to steal the grain.
to what?
Clowns are responsible for all famines in history. They steal
Mm-mm.
grain.
You are making these broad statements with no evidence. I can't do this anymore. You're very frustrating. I just
There's
want
plenty
you
of
all
evidence.
know.
There's
Mm-mm.
plenty of evidence. Plenty
You
of
all know.
evidence.
You heard it here first. Okay,
Plenty of
this guy
evidence.
is a bigot and I'm calling the NAACP on you. Okay, and I'm not okay with this. Okay,
And you're not aware clowns invented racism?
clowns did not invent racism.
Yes, they did.
No, you're being racist right now. You're being racist against clowns.
Clowns invented Hurricane Harvey.
They did not. No. Why are you
Yes, they
doing
did.
this? Why are you making these claims? You're just hurting my people. This is
All tornadoes,
irresponsible.
all tornadoes were made by clowns.
This is irresponsible. This is very irresponsible that you're saying these things to a large crowd. Um, I just can't believe it.
Uh,
We struggled for centuries, okay, to be able to hone our craft. What is a society without a clown? A backwards
a
one.
very free, finally, a society finally free
No.
of its
Clowns
number one
help
problem.
clowns help society. Clowns progress society. All advancements can be tied to clowns because clowns make fun of things that are not supposed to be, things that are backwards, okay? So,
Clowns
just say it. Just say clown
worship dark
rights.
forces. They worship dark forces.
Some of them might, but I believe in religious freedom.
Listen, clowns walk around and just stab people.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
No. Do you see me stabbing anybody?
The Freemasons are clowns.
Mm,
Exclusive.
mm-mm. Say clown
Are you
rights.
not aware of the darkness created by clowns? What state do you live in?
What state do I live in? I live in the
Yeah.
DC area.
Look up the cult of Um, the cult of Zombo the clown. Look up Zombo the clown. Just look up Zombo the Saint Zombo. Saint Zombo. Look up Saint Zombo the clown.
Another fictional character you were citing as evidence. This is a character from Scooby Doo.
No, it's not. Look up Saint Zombo the clown. He's a very horrific creature.
I'm looking it up. I can't
Look
find
up
it.
Saints. Look up on YouTube. There's a video. I'm gonna show you the video. Saint Zombo. Oh fuck. Anointment. The anointment of Saint Zombo. Yes, the unholy anointment of Zombo. Look up on YouTube the unholy anointment of Saint Zombo and explain this video.
The
And should children be
unholy.
watching this?
Uh, well, maybe.
Do not show it on stream.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. Oh God. Oh, that's so
Should
disgusting.
children be watching this?
No, but that's not a real clown. You
But
don't do
this is
that.
the clown. This is who clowns worship.
No, we don't worship
Yeah,
this.
it's all been
No,
exposed.
no. Most clowns just worship the arts.
No, this is what clowns worship.
Mm-mm. This is disgusting. This is
Wait,
disgusting.
this is not the right video.
This is some QAnon stuff, if you ask me.
This is not the right video. Hold on. Is this the right video? Hold on, let me try to find it. Oh my god, where is it?
If I have to pay, somebody in chat says if I have to pay reparations to clowns, I'm gonna lose it. Look, I'm not asking for that. Okay, I'm just saying that we're a little tired of being portrayed badly in the media.
I'm finding the necessary evidence. It's okay. All will be revealed. Holy shit, where the fuck is it? I'm searching. Um,
How do clowns? These people are just making all of these statements about
are you aware that
clowns.
clowns? Um. Oh wait, here it is. Fuck. Here it is. Oh my god, it's terrifying. Jesus, absolutely disgusting. Oh my god. So, are you aware of this? Um. Oh my god. This is the truth of clowns.
Clowns are not bourgeois. Actually, clowns are the working class. By the way, somebody in chat said that. It's unbelievable.
Um. So I will present the necessary evidence on stream. It's very self-evident and grotesque. What do you have to say about this? These are the truth of clowns.
Let me ask
When
you
they
something.
this is what
Well,
they actually look like.
let me ask you something. What do you think of Sasha Baron Cohen?
He is very much a clown apologist.
I would go further than that. I think I think he is a clown. What do you think of Lucille from I Love Lucy?
She's a horrible woman.
She's a clown too. You think she's one of these people?
Yes, I do.
What do you think of
Deep
Benny
down.
Hill from the Benny Hill
It's
show?
all the same to me.
Wow, really? Really?
All
You know,
natural disasters are made by clowns.
there we don't have those powers. I'm sorry.
Yes, they do have those powers.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
This is very upsetting to me. Look, I all I'm gonna say is that Twitter is going to be very very unhappy with you.
Why do
When they can,
clowns worship dark, evil things?
most of them don't really. Most of them just worship the arts, the art of performance. We don't worship dark evil things. The only
A
ones that
clown stole my girlfriend.
clown stole your girlfriend. Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. I'm really sorry about that.
What a disgusting thing.
I'm sorry?
I said, what a disgusting, despicable thing.
Yeah, she probably saw how big, the shoes were. And
No, he tricked her.
okay, how did he trick her?
Um, he performed the magic trick and she believed it was real magic,
Hmm.
even though everyone knows magic isn't real and it's complete deception.
Well, you're the one who believes in the tooth fairy, so
That is a complete fact.
okay. Well, I'm sorry about the loss of your girlfriend. But I'm sure you have your own swag, okay? In your own way. And you shouldn't take her enamorment with the clown arts as something personal, okay? Because she will soon realize that being a clown is very hard work, and clowns are very solitary people because they are often excluded from the larger masses. They work very hard,
One time
and
a clown knocked on my door. I opened the door and I got a pie right to the face.
he was probably trying to feed you. He probably thought you were hungry. Does nobody have the benefit of the doubt anymore? My goodness. What is society come to when we don't give people the benefit of the doubt? A clown who goes in his free time to the hospital to entertain the children, even though some of them may scream when he shows up. He tries his best to look very non-threatening, okay? And sometimes he gives food to the hungry. And Mr. Infrared over here opens the door and thinks that this clown is there to attack him. No, the clown was there to feed him. That's how we feed people. We feed people who are hungry with pies. Okay, it's the only thing that we know is how to make. Really, we're the best at making
The
pies.
number one cause of my constipation.
What?
They've always clowns cause my constipation.
How? You can't blame that on us.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Why are
And
you
I do.
blaming? Why? Explain.
Because why else?
Maybe you need to eat more roughage. Maybe you need to eat more fiber. You ever think about that?
Clowns poison my food and make me constipated.
Uh,
Here's a true fact. Clowns originated in Russia. There have been numerous famines in Russia over the centuries. With food in short supply, someone in the village would breed upon clown makeup and kill the elderly, feeble, and often children to reduce the number of mouths to feed. This is why many still consider clowns to be evil. Is that fucking true?
no, that's not true.
Average apple, is that true?
That's not true.
Is that literally true, dude?
It's not. It's not.
I think it is true. It sounds true.
It's not. It's not
It
true.
actually sounds true.
It's not. Okay, I can give you some facts, okay? Did you know
Wait,
s-
let's get to the bottom of this. Clowns in Russia. Wait! 8 Russian jesters save us from killer clowns. No, wait, I think it is made up.
it's
Chris
made up.
Morlock, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So, did you know that Mr. Infrared here can he sheds his skin like 3 times a year. It's crazy, right?
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Um
No,
mhm.
no.
3 times a year. When he's ready to shed, he will rub on rough objects to scrape off the unwanted skin, and he will either shed it in like a large patch or just like one long piece. Yeah. And did you know he can also unhinge his jaw? It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No.
Yeah, you don't like it when fake facts are made up about you, do you?
Did you know
Crazy.
clowns hunt down gorillas and try to trap them in cages and leave them in the middle of the forest in a cage?
Did you know that Mr. Infrared hisses as a defense mechanism? Like doesn't do anything else, just hisses at people.
Complete fabrication.
Hmm. Yeah, well,
Did you know that clowns chop down trees in the Amazon rainforest not to create logs for any practical use, but just for the sheer wickedness of it? And clowns will bust in the hundreds every weekend to go to the Amazon rainforest and chop down trees with axes, literally just to cause suffering.
the clowns are too busy volunteering at hospitals to be doing that kind of stuff.
Are you aware that clowns were bussed in the thousands in the events leading up to the Chernobyl nuclear disaster?
Um, no, I was not aware of that. I don't think it's true. But if they
What,
did,
what
it's
were
because
clowns?
clowns need to entertain in hospitals, probably. So
No, why were they brought in to Chernobyl right before the disaster?
mm, I don't think that's true.
Are you aware that clowns they parachuted in the hundreds into Macedonia in order to ensure um, that Macedonians would have less livestock.
Well, is it true, Mr. Infrared, that you have no eyelids?
Um, no, but I don't see what would matter if I
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, well, did you know that did you know that Mr. Infrared lays eggs and hatches them?
That's what clowns are famous for doing.
No, we don't lay eggs.
Yes, clowns
No.
do lay eggs.
Infrared, however, it's been said that he
Everyone
does.
knows clowns lay eggs. Everyone knows
Mm-mm.
that.
Mm-mm.
And
Did you
clowns
know?
made woolly mammoths go extinct.
Mm-mm.
Clowns hunted the dodo bird to extinction. Clowns are the reason why global warming is
Did you know
happening.
that Mr.
Clowns
Infrared
caused
here is the
coronavirus.
direct reason why Jesus got crucified?
Actually, everyone knows that that was clowns, and clowns are also the reason why um, clowns are also bombing the whales for fun.
Um, did you know that what do you do? Oh no, you're a mime. That's why you're so
I am
invested in mimes.
forming a protective box so that
This
the
makes
clowns
sense.
will not be able to come near me. Uh,
It's been said that infrared doesn't even have ears. But that he
Complete
like
fabrication.
okay, well, the ears are fake. Okay, it's also been said that uh that he takes 5 days to digest his meal.
True, but that's because clowns poison my food and cause constipation.
Mm, mm.
Are you aware of the clown's attempt to uh, impersonate the Pope?
No, but I did hear that Mr. Infrared dug up the Pope, one of the popes, to yell at him and put him back in there.
That was only for a few minutes, and I dug him back down
Okay,
immediately after.
okay. Still makes it a little weird. Sus, if you ask me.
Well, he did something wrong, so someone should tell him.
Oh, what did he do wrong? Try, die?
Supported the clowns. He supported clowns.
Wow, wow. I think
Yeah.
I see why you have the opinions that you do. You're clearly working with the anti-clown establishment, and I think it's very telling that you keep citing these imperialist propaganda talking points. So I don't know that we can go any further with this discussion. I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, even though that you're wrong. So
I'm looking and fact checking right now. What is this fact checking? It says there's evidence of a clown mafia conspiracy.
hmm,
Showing it on stream right
it's a
now.
fictional character. It's a fictional character.
No, it's
You
complete
can't use
evidence right
fiction. You
before
can't
your
use
eyes.
fictional characters as evidence.
Complete evidence right
Mm-mm,
before your eyes. Yeah, that's so obvious.
mm-mm. It's fictional. It's fictional. So you are a mime yourself, which you know is related to clowns. So you're a clown too.
Absolutely unrelated to clowns.
Mimes are just the white face clowns, but they perform by themselves. Clowns usually, if you're not a mime, sorry, mimes are
This
yeah,
is
mimes
a
are the
real photo, and you're denying it.
it's a cartoon. Mimes actually are just the white face clowns that perform solo. Usually clowns perform in troops or group creatures, but mimes are the ones that prefer to perform solo. So you're a clown.
Clowns beat the homeless for fun.
They don't. They don't.
Yes, they do.
Mm-mm. I can't believe you're making these things up.
I have evidence.
I don't want to see your evidence because it's going to be a cartoon again, isn't it?
I actually have solid evidence for why clowns are bad.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one moment. Um, and again, this is 100% complete evidence, undeniable proof of the wickedness of clowns. Um, what do you have to say about this?
This is a 3D render of a fictional character.
This is a 100% accurate photo of a average clown.
Mm-mm. Do you think I look
This
like
is
this?
exact.
Do I look like this to you?
You will look like that in 2 years because the transformation takes time.
So first you call me fat. Now you're saying that I'm going to look old. So you're just calling me fat and old now.
You will look old. I mean,
Okay, you
you
guys heard it
will
here
look old.
first. You heard it here first.
Eventually, you will look
Infrared
old.
called me fat and old. So, thanks.
Well, everyone will look old one day, but not everyone will be as evil as a clown.
Mm, mm.
Um, there's more evidence I have for clowns being evil.
Okay.
Much more
I feel
evidence.
like though I'm getting kind of tired. It is clown bedtime soon. So,
Okay, one last thing to prove why clowns are evil.
okay.
Um, okay, this one is very much completely unignorable proof.
No, you can't use that. That is propaganda made by the anti-clown
A
establishment.
completely true photo of a
It is
clown.
not. No, it's not. That is it's made by the anti-clown establishment. I can't believe you're doing this.
Took this photo with my own phone.
I can't believe you're citing it, the 1980s it.
No, this is what they actually look like.
No. This is not, this is again anti-clown propaganda.
This is exactly what they look like.
It's not. It's very sad. Very sad that you're saying this.
All right.
Well, it's time for me to go do clown things. So, I see that we're never going to agree, and you're going to keep citing fictional characters as evidence. So, you know,
I won.
no, you didn't win.
Mimes are avenged.
No, They're-
Stay away from mimes. They've had enough.
mimes are our relatives, and we have no problems with them.
Creepy clown beggars target young families in Scottish City by thrusting balloons into children's
They're
arms.
trying to be friendly.
What a horrible, despicable thing. You should be ashamed.
Mm-mm. No, no. Look, I'm sorry that you lost, and you keep citing fictional characters as evidence, and you don't back up any claims that you make. Um, uh, but we can continue this at some other point if you would like. But
Okay, well, we're gonna bring mimes on to. We'll have a trial to get to the bottom of this.
okay, sure, sure.
There
Okay.
will be mime witnesses, and they'll tell the truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, nice to meet you. Thank you for having me. And yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.